Hi, I'm Gregor and welcome to our garden.
Hi, I'm Vinny, and you can see me. I'm doing a little camera at the moment, and that's a reflection in the mirror. Ovs. Okay, right.
Okay, so we thought we'd show you around our little compact but bijou garden. We love it. It's our little oasis. It's now, what month is it? It's May.
May, yep.
It's the start of May and everything's coming into bloom, which is fab. So I started out at this bottom end here. So we've got 3 trees at the bottom of the garden. And I can't remember all the names of our plants, but this is a type of maple, and in the winter, autumn, it goes dark red, I hope. It was planted this year, and the previous tree, unfortunately, it died. It was a cercis. The middle tree is also a maple. Obviously, it's a variegated one. We love the colour of that one. And the one on the left is a cherry blossom. The blossom's just about to go over now, as you can see. But yeah, we're hoping these to go maybe not too much bigger, but hopefully eventually they'll kind of merge together at some point. Maybe another kind of ½ metre tall would be nice at the bottom of the garden. At the bottom here we've got a couple of roses. As you can see, they're just coming into bloom now. They have all got names on them. This one is Lady of Shalott, which is like a peachy orange colour. The one at the end is Rose de Rouge. That is a what type of
Peter Beale.
Peter Beale rose. And this
that
is David
one's
Austin.
David Austin,
But to be honest with you, I must say the Peter Beale rose were really impressive. It smells lovely and it flowered all summer last year, so hopefully it will do the same. Over here is a lovely hosta. This I've had about 20 years or more, and this year we took it out of the pot, cut the soil off of it and had it do a repot. It's come back really nice. This is one of our new purchases, a lovely little mirror into another world through the other end. Down the bottom here, as you can see, this is like our seating area at the bottom of the garden. We get the sun down here in the morning, as you can see. It's really lovely in the evening. If you're sat here, the sun kind of comes down here. Actually, it's here pretty much all day, isn't it?
Yeah,
Sun.
pretty much all day.
then
I
the
mentioned the
sofa is
car
quite shady.
and the car boot, which is actually from my old 2CV, which I sold, and amazing artist did the Village People for me, which was great. So when I sold the car, I had to keep it booted, and it's now a bit of art in our garden.
So down here, those of you that follow me on TikTok and Instagram, these are the lilies that I planted up. Had quite a lot of comments, quite a lot of follows for that. So they'll follow the progress, and then they should hopefully be like 1 metre tall eventually, but they're coming up really nicely. These are a couple of agapanthus. This is a blue one, and it comes out, and this one here is a new one to RHS last year. I think it's white with a blue tip or something. I won't go too much into detail on the bonsai, but as you can see, we keep bonsai. Was a member of a club, not now, just enjoy kind of pottering around with my own trees. But yeah, we love our display stand. We polished all this and sanded it all back and oiled it just a couple of months ago. But I'll do another video again on the bonsais another time. Going up here, one of our borders. Oh, this is a rose, by the way. This is it's a Queen Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth, that one for the Queen, that passed away last year. The only thing in the whole garden, which was originally here, was this buddleia. And it was planted about 4 metres that way, and it was really rubbish. And everyone kept saying, that's gonna die. And I ripped it up, and it had a tiny little root on it. And here it is now. And last year, it was right up the top there, covered in flowers, lots of butterflies. So really pleased that's come back. Border here, now the sun is piping hot today. Some of the plants, it's all lovely and watered, but this geranium's looking a bit sad, but it comes back lovely in the evening. Again, we've got some more lilies in there. This is the new one we got last week at Gardener's World. It's Sedum Atlantis, lovely yellow flower on there. This is Verbena bovarensis. This comes right up tall with like pink flowers. Down here we've got a leucanthemum. This is a nice cream one. Got Achillea behind here. And look at the delphiniums. Really pleased with these. I'm 6'10", just to give you an idea. So I'm over 2 metres tall, and these are nearly 2 metres tall, these delphiniums. So they're going really well. Various plants and bobs down here, bits and bobs. Echinacea, penstemon, more lilies, alliums. And I'll take you back down towards the bottom end of the garden. So literally, this area here was grassed until how long ago?
About 3 months ago, and we decided with the dogs, it was just a nightmare, the upkeep, and it was like a muddy quagmire.
Yeah, so we decided to gravel it like the rest of the garden. And these raised borders here we had made from decking boards.
Yeah.
So these are literally brand new. And people are like, wow, how do they look so established? So we did try some sweet peas this year, and unfortunately they didn't work. So we bought some sweet peas. Eventually they'll go up here. Lovely Geum called Mrs. Bradshaw.
Yep.
We tracked this one down. We were told this is a really lovely one. It very prolific flowers all over summer. Couple of salvia there. There's a couple of salvias here as well. I think this is an echinacea. Someone gave me this. We've got a chrysanthemum, heuchera, lavender, and here various flowering kind of shrubs and plants. Camassia at the end. We've got a honeysuckle going to eventually go up the top of this and cover this area. And our plan is to make the bottom area more like a little kind of room on its own, having this divide. And then we've got our barbecue area here. And then we've got another David Austin rose. This one is called Harlow Car, which is a pale pink. And again, smells really, really nice. Then coming up to the top of the, here as well, we've got this planter made from pallets. Last year we tried to do strawberries, and behind the theory of it was quite good, but it didn't really work, did it?
No, it didn't really work.
So we like the flowers in here, bacopa, verbena, petunias. So but that comes right down there. Our plan here is going to be putting on some geraniums. So we're going to put some terracotta pots in little trays and potentially all red geraniums, we think. Yes?
Yeah, I think so. That's Sue the Highland Cow.
Oh, let's see the Highland Cow there.
We painted the door about 6 weeks ago. It was white and it was fading, so got some paint off of the internet, which I can't remember. It's like a sand paint, wasn't it? The texture.
Sandex is the name of it.
Sandex.
I can't remember the colour of it, but we're kind of inspired by going to our National Trust gardens that we go to, and some of their barns actually had this colour, so that's the reason we went for that colour. Over here we've got the raised pond. They're all shading from the sun at the moment. We have actually got a top that goes on top of it. But I repotted the pond lily in there literally last weekend, and it's got a lovely flower coming up there, so we'll keep an eye on that one. At the top end we've got all the plants from the pond. It's the lobelia, Goldilocks, and lovely pond iris that Jackie gave me from the shop last year. It's come out really well. Over the wall here we have two plants. So there's the wisteria. Unfortunately it hasn't flowered this year. Not too sure why. I probably cut it at the wrong time, but it's a white wisteria. And then we've got the Montana clematis, which is called Wilsoni. As you can see, it's just coming out now, this little white flower. And yeah, the good thing about that is it actually smells of chocolate and vanilla. So that's yummy. Down here we've got another rose. This is a Morno rose. Again, it's David Austin. Had this one probably about 6-7 years. It's a lovely yellow flower. My mum and I got one because her maiden name is Morno, so we thought we'd have one of those. Then you just stay there. And up here we've got a tree fern. It's not doing too well this year. I've had this for a few years, but I've been told that it lives off, it survived from the previous year. Last year we had this down the bottom of the garden, which I think there was too much sun. So now we moved it up here. These are the leaves, obviously from last year because it was too hot, but now it's shaded and I'll keep watering it and feeding it. Hopefully next year we'll get some big fronds coming out of here. And then this is our top area. You just stay there and pan around. This is our top area here. Bear in mind this garden, we moved in nearly 3 years ago, 2.5, 3 years ago.
Two and a half.
And it literally was just a blanket of grass. So we extended the top patio here. We have the pergola put up. It's a solid, obviously perspex roof. We have the bicarbonate, isn't it? Bicarbonate? That's bicarbonate soda.
Yeah, no, you do that for cakes.
Something like that. We have the curtains made to go around the sides, the orange curtains, so we can close it right in if it's a too windy day or it's too cold day. Again, putting the sides up here, so it literally is like a room in itself. These little plants here, we actually originally got for the stand down there while we were waiting for my geraniums to grow. They're called Bellis, but we then learnt they actually prefer shade. So they're doing much better up here than they were down there in the sun. They're much happier, but I've got to remember to water them. That's the problem. In the corner here, we've got a gas flame fire. There's a metal bit up here just to stop the heat going onto the plastic roof. But that's nice in a kind of autumn evening. spring evening, where it's a bit cold in the evening, we have that on and set up here, which is really lovely. And I'll just take you briefly around the side. This is kind of, I guess what they call the workings of the garden. So this is like a junk area where we hide all the bits and pieces like empty pots and things like that. We've got a little greenhouse. This year we tried a couple of plants. They're hardening it off now in the sun. We've got some cosmos, which is coming on really nice, really strong. We've got some geraniums that will eventually go in the little terracotta pots on the stand. And we've got some foxglove, which I'll repot up in the next few weeks, and they should hopefully flower next year. Yeah, this is just the side area where the bins are kept to the side of the house.
Did you want to do a front video? Or after?
Yeah, just front of that.
Yeah, do it now or now? Hold on, that gate might actually slam, so I'm just going to do it there. Just going around the side. Again, we had a front lawn which was a bit of a pain to mow, so we had some leftover stones, so we carried it on throughout here.
So this is a Kilmarnock willow that I've had for about 20-25 years. My friend Sally, if she is watching this, I bought this with her 20-25 years ago, and it's doing really well. Repotted it this year. We've got a lovely Acer, maple Acer at the front there. We've got some more of the Bellis flowers down the bottom. This lovely hanging basket. This literally was one fuchsia we got a few weeks ago from a garden centre, and yeah, hopefully that's going to come right over the side, which would be amazing. Down here we've got a hydrangea that a friend of ours, Sarah, bought us last year when she came over. At the front here it's mainly all alpines at the bottom. Again, they've come back. This is like the third year now, so flowering really well. This is a bay tree that I am kind of bringing back to life. Well, bringing it back to life, we've had it for like 20 years and it's been in and out of pots and out of the ground and all sorts, but we're feeding it lots this year and looking after that. And yeah, so that's about it for now. Just thought I'd introduce you to our garden and follow the space, and we'll show you other things in more detail as the time goes on. So if you could subscribe to our channel, that'd be amazing. If you could do the follow at the bottom as well, whatever we're on Instagram, whether we're on TikTok, whether we're on, what's the other one, YouTube, and also if you could share it, that'd be amazing as well. So thank you so much for listening, and see you soon.
Happy gardening.
Happy gardening.